It is time for another quick bite with Hy-vee Dietitian Kaiti George.
And here we go, knocking on Christmas, right?
Already.
Here we are. So a little preparation for just some fun pre-holiday celebrations. This is something my kids we make these for Christmas Day as well, just a fun little thing. So getting the kids involved in the kitchen, here's a recipe to do that, and gosh, they are gonna love every second of it. So we are making Grinch punch and Grinch bites, and I have done this at cooking class for a few years, and the light of the children as they get to make them. So
that's so fun.
They are fun. They are super fun. So our Grinch bites look like this. And why? Because they look like the Grinch, right? And so incredibly easy to do, and they just kind of work as a fun little appetizer, but more than anything, it can get your kids involved. So we're actually gonna, it does work with a little bit longer toothpicks. I'm gonna get you involved. I'm gonna make you get to going. So usually 1 or 2 marshmallows, you're gonna just go ahead and thread through, and you're gonna wanna kind of shove it to the top. So step number 1, marshmallow. Step number 2 is going to be cutting the top of a strawberry off, and as I always describe it to the children, you want to make a little mountain, or this is the Santa hat. And so when you're choosing your strawberries, you're going to want to choose a very uniform strawberry, and so I'll give you the good one, so if I mess up, it's on me. So from here, you're going to want to poke right on through
to the very top.
To the very top. So now we have a Santa hat, just like that. I got it, not too hard.
Okay.
Banana slice comes next as the fur of the hat, so a banana slice. You want to make sure it's thick enough because the bananas can kind of get a little slick and it could fall off. And again, just go ahead and shove that to the top. And then from here, a grape. Right on through, you can grab one of those. Much like this, Grinch Pop number 1. So this just works as a great little appetizer in the morning on Christmas Day or at any party. So we are going to make those Grinch Pops, and then included in this is going to be some Grinch punch. So I like to do this in combination because, again, themes are awesome. Yes. So we are going to do a little bit of a Grinch punch, and this is another one. It's a little bit of a mocktail for children, and they tend to love it. So 4 ingredients here. Number 1 is going to be some lime sherbet. And you're just going to give a good scoop of the lime sherbet in. I make this in a punch bowl and then just put a few scoops of the lime sherbet in the punch bowl. But what you're also going to do, so you can make individual cups, which is what we're going to do, or you can do the punch bowl. We are going to use both lemonade and limeade, and you may think, like, goodness gracious, that is going to be way too sour, and kids just love it. So a little lemonade and a little limeade for our individual cup, just a little bit, about a tablespoon or so, a little bit of the limeade and lemonade together, so that is going to give the base. Again, if you want to make a big batch, which is what I would recommend, just use the whole container. And then we're going to top it off with some bubbles. And we are just going to use a little bit of Diet Sprite or 7-Up here. And this is what gets the kids super excited. It just kind of does the bubbles. Who doesn't love bubbles, right? And it's just going to foam up a little bit. It is good to give it a little bit of a stir so that it doesn't separate, but you're going to see that it just becomes nice and creamy. Yes. And then what some kids like to do, depending on the size of your cup, you can serve it like with the Grinch pop right over it.
Oh, that's cute.
Or you can even just let it kind of dip in a little bit, and they can find it in there as well. So the kids really truly love it. It's just a fun little themed mocktail / appetizer, and it's just a little bit of fruit too. Exactly. Who doesn't love that?
Right.
Around the holidays.
Making it healthy.
Yes,
healthy
absolutely.
Holidays. Kaiti, thanks.
Absolutely.
Merry Grinch-mas.
Yes.